I was just a kid when I first fell in love with computers. I spent all my time tinkering with machines, learning how they work, and what makes them tick. It was this fascination that led me to build my first game at just 12 years old. It was a simple game, but it was enough to make me realize I had a natural talent for programming. In my early 20s, I moved to the United States to pursue my dreams. I wanted to become an innovator, and I knew that the US was the place to be. New opportunities awaited me, and I was determined to make the most of them. It was around this time that I started to realize that I needed to do something significant with my life. I started to think about what I could do to make a difference, and that's when I came up with the idea for PayPal. It was a big risk, but I knew that it was a risk worth taking. I was determined to make PayPal a success, and I worked tirelessly to make it happen. As PayPal grew, I began to realize that there was so much more I could do to make a difference. I became fascinated with renewable energy, space exploration, and transportation. I knew that these were areas where I could make a real impact, and that's when my vision for the future started to take shape. Over the years, I've given many speeches, and I've shared my vision with the world. One of my most famous quotes is, "When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor." It's a reminder that if you're truly passionate about something, you'll find a way to make it happen, no matter what. Another important lesson I've learned is the importance of surrounding yourself with people who have a good heart. As I've said, my biggest mistake is probably weighing too much on someone's talent and not someone's personality. I think it matters whether someone has a good heart. I've found that the people who have a positive attitude and who genuinely care about others are the ones who make the biggest impact. I've always believed that it's possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. As I've said, I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. The key is to be persistent, work hard, and never give up. If you have a vision and you're willing to work for it, nothing is impossible. Of course, it's important to remember that success doesn't come easy. As I've said, if you're not progressing, then you're regressing. This quote is a reminder that in order to succeed, you need to be constantly pushing yourself to improve. You need to be willing to take risks, to fail, and to learn from your mistakes. Finally, I've always believed that if you want something to happen, you need to take action. As I've said, I could either watch it happen or be a part of it. I believe that we all have the power to shape our future, but we need to be willing to take action and make things happen. Looking back on my life, I'm grateful for the opportunities I've had, and I'm excited for what the future holds. I know that there will be challenges along the way, but I'm confident that by staying true to my vision and by working hard, I can make a real difference in the world. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video to be inspiring and thought-provoking. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more life-changing stories and motivational content. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Let's spread positivity and inspire change together. Thank you for your support.